Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Well, it's actually afternoon now. I'm Ben Watford. I'm a retired Staff Sergeant in the U.S. Army. I was a forward reconnaissance sniper for 1st Ranger Battalion and 82nd Airborne. When I got back from Iraq in 2005, after getting shot, I had some issues with post-traumatic stress disorder. Ended up getting me put into a warrior transition unit in Fort Knox, Kentucky, as a cadre, and had a lot of things happen. Ended up getting busted down from E64, getting out. The Warriors peer group came about in 2012 while I was a student at Jacksonville University. It started off as a Wounded Warrior radio. Me and a buddy of mine were working at JU 108, the Dolphin radio station, and I used that as a therapy. I found art, communications, radio was therapeutic for myself. I found to try to interact and teach other people communications therapy that worked for me. I kind of honed those skills and started taking psychiatry classes, getting more in tune with my disorder so that I knew what I had so I can explain it to somebody else. I started the therapy on the radio and transitioned into what it is now. It's a church ministry at Shindler Drive Baptist Church, and that's why my shirt says Witness, because I became a devout Christian and I'm a minister inside the church now. I run veterans ministries and I participate with the community with peer-to-peer mentorship. That's what the Warriors peer group is. I seek combat veterans that have issues that come back from Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Peru, you name it, we do it. I have 13 guys that I mentor right now on a day-to-day basis that have severe anxiety, post-traumatic stress, and they have depression, you name it. I can probably go on a list for about 5 minutes, but I'm not going to go on through all of that. I found that talking to another combat veteran that has been injured in combat, that dealt with the same things that they have dealt with, you tend to open up more, talk more about, and you can understand things about that. With the progress that I've had over the past year, we've kind of devoted more of our time into the Christian ministry portion and the peer mentorship program. I'll tell all the organizations here, even if you feel like you're not accomplishing a mission, continue your mission, because the Warriors peer group is something I started back in 2012, and it kind of developed into what it is today. I serve the unserved. That's my motto. Colonel Bob kind of had to give me you got to have some type of mission statement, and I prayed about it for about 2 months since me and him first met back when I first launched the Warriors peer group, and I wanted to make the motto something that would make more sense to myself and all the guys I serve. These guys feel that they have been unserved. They sit at home, they play with their animals, they do play video games. They're not getting out of their house. They're sitting on their computers playing these things. So I do internet radio podcasts, where they can sit at their house, listen to different ways that I do self-assessments, telling them, hey, this is what you have. This is your post-traumatic stress. This is why you can't do this. And I talk about it on live radio. So if they don't catch the live broadcast, they can go back on our podcast on Podbean and pull it up. So if you can actually know of anybody that fits the bill, that needs somebody to talk to, you can come to my table, take a card, fill it out, give it to me, or you can give me their contact information. I'll be glad to take and talk to them and sit down with them any day of this week. I appreciate the time.